Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan and today we dive deep into one of the most shocking moments of this tennis season. The tennis world is buzzing, fans are in disbelief, and the sports headlines are dominated by one name, Iga Swiatek. The world number one, known for her dominance and mental toughness on court, suffered a stunning loss at the prestigious Miami Open to none other than rising star Alex Eala. This upset has shaken the tournament and generated intense discussions among analysts, fans, and players alike. In today's extended coverage, we bring you everything Iga Swiatek said after this shocking defeat, her emotions, reactions, reflections on her performance, and what it means for her career moving forward. Iga walked into Miami with strong momentum. She had been playing solid tennis throughout the season, holding her top ranking and showing the kind of consistency that makes her such a dominant force on the WTA Tour. Many expected her to cruise through the draw. But Alex Eala, the young tennis sensation from the Philippines, had other plans. In what can only be described as a fearless performance, Alex delivered a match that will be remembered for years. She played aggressively, moved with confidence, and kept her composure in pressure moments, stunning the crowd and shaking up the tournament. In the post-match press conference, Swiatek appeared composed but visibly emotional. She opened her statement with honesty, saying she didn't feel in control during crucial points of the match, and that Alex Eala simply outplayed her when it mattered most. "It's one of those matches where I couldn't quite find my rhythm," Iga admitted. She explained that although she prepared well and felt good going into the tournament, she struggled to adapt to Eala's tactical variety and speed. Throughout the press conference, Swiatek praised Eala's performance multiple times. "Alex played fearless tennis," she said. "She went for her shots. I think what really stood out was how calm she was under pressure. I tried to raise my level in the second set, but she kept pushing back and never gave me any easy points." Iga emphasized that the match wasn't just about her mistakes. It was also about Eala executing her game plan flawlessly. This loss came as a surprise not only to Swiatek but also to tennis fans around the world who have become accustomed to seeing her dominate big events. She had been on a hot streak, winning several matches in a row, and many were already talking about a deep run in Miami. But this is the beauty of tennis. On any given day, anything can happen. Swiatek acknowledged that very sentiment, saying, "That's tennis. Sometimes your opponent plays better than you. You accept it, you learn, and you come back stronger." Swiatek also reflected on the mental and emotional side of the match. She admitted that there were moments when she felt frustrated with her own execution. Her forehand, usually a weapon, wasn't finding the lines the way it normally does. Her first serve percentage dipped at key moments, and she gave away too many short balls, which Eala capitalized on. "I didn't trust my shots as much as I normally do," she said candidly. "That allowed her to take control of rallies." However, Iga made it clear that this loss won't define her season. She stressed that setbacks are a natural part of a player's journey. "Losses like this can be painful," she said, "but they're also opportunities to learn. I'll talk to my team, work on the areas I need to improve, and come back stronger." This kind of mindset has been a hallmark of Swiatek's rise to the top. She has repeatedly shown the ability to bounce back from defeats and use them as fuel for future success. Another key topic in her post-match interview was the atmosphere and the energy from the crowd. Swiatek acknowledged that the Miami fans created an electric environment, and while most expected her to advance, she appreciated the support she received. She also noted the growing support for Alex Eala, calling it a great moment for her and her country. Swiatek said, "It's always nice to see new players make a breakthrough. It pushes all of us to work harder." Swiatek also discussed her preparation heading into the match. Her team had analyzed Eala's previous matches and identified areas to attack, but once the match began, Eala's aggressive and fearless play disrupted Iga's game plan. "I had to adjust quickly, but I felt like I was always a step behind," Swiatek explained. "She was dictating points from the baseline, and I wasn't able to turn that around. This kind of honest self-assessment is a reminder of why Iga is respected not only as a player but as a competitor who always seeks to improve. As the press conference went on, Swiatek was asked whether this loss was one of the toughest of her career. She paused before answering. "Every loss hurts," she said, "but what matters is how you respond to it. I've been through tough matches before. This one will definitely stay with me for a while because it's unexpected. But I'll use it as motivation." One of the most emotional moments came when Swiatek talked about expectations. As the world number one, she is constantly under pressure to win. She admitted that this can be mentally exhausting at times. "It's not easy to carry expectations," she said, "but I try to focus on the process rather than the result. I know people expect me to win every match, but tennis doesn't work that way. Everyone is improving. Alex is a great example of that." Swiatek also gave insight into what's next for her. She said she will return to the practice court with her coaching team to fine-tune her game ahead of the clay season, where she has traditionally been very strong. She remains optimistic and determined. "I know my level is high," she said. "I just need to trust myself more in moments like these. I'll work on the mental side and the tactical side to make sure I'm ready for the next challenges." Fans and analysts have already begun speculating about what this loss means for Swiatek's season. Some see it as a minor setback, a wake-up call that could sharpen her focus. Others believe it shows how the gap between the top players and rising stars like Alex Eala is narrowing. Either way, Swiatek's response to this defeat will be closely watched in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, Alex Eala's victory is being celebrated as a historic moment in Philippine tennis. The young player has been steadily climbing the ranks, and beating the world's best on such a big stage is a massive achievement. Swiatek herself acknowledged this, saying, "She deserves this win. She played amazing tennis, and I hope she continues to grow." Swiatek's grace in defeat was widely praised online. Many fans took to social media to commend her humility and sportsmanship. Despite the disappointment, she smiled and congratulated Eala at the net, setting a great example for young athletes everywhere. This attitude has become a defining characteristic of Swiatek's career, fierce on court, but respectful and composed off it. Looking back at the match, many experts pointed out that Eala's ability to step inside the court and dictate rallies was key. She didn't let Swiatek settle into her rhythm. Iga's usually solid return game was put under pressure, and she was forced to defend more than attack. These tactical dynamics are something Swiatek and her team will surely study in the coming days. The Miami Open has seen many upsets over the years, but this one stands out because of Swiatek's stature and Eala's rising star power. For Swiatek, this loss might be a temporary setback, but for Eala, it could be a career-defining moment. Iga understands that, and her post-match words reflected maturity and respect for the sport. "This is what makes tennis beautiful," she said. "You have to earn every win. Nothing is guaranteed." As Swiatek prepares for the upcoming clay court season, she will carry the lessons from this match with her. She has proven time and again that she can bounce back stronger after defeats. Her fans believe this will be no different. With her work ethic, mental strength, and determination, she remains a favorite in every tournament she enters. For now, though, the spotlight also shines on Alex Eala. Swiatek's acknowledgement of her opponent's brilliance adds weight to the significance of this match. In the world of tennis, moments like these often mark the beginning of a new chapter, not just for the winner, but also for the champion who learns and evolves. As the press conference wrapped up, Swiatek thanked the fans and reiterated her commitment to coming back stronger. "I'll keep working," she said. "This loss won't define me. It will motivate me." Those words sum up what makes Iga Swiatek such a formidable force. Champions are not just defined by their victories, they are also defined by how they handle defeat. And in Miami, Iga Swiatek showed the world why she is a true champion. This shocking loss will remain one of the most talked about moments of the 2025 tennis season. It's a reminder that tennis is unpredictable, that rising stars can shake the established order, and that even the best players in the world face challenges. Swiatek's reaction, honest, humble, determined, gives her fans confidence that this is just another step in her journey. And that concludes today's extended news coverage here on Trending Update USA. Thank you for joining us as we explored everything Iga Swiatek said following her stunning loss to Alex Eala at the Miami Open. I'm Stefan, and we'll continue to bring you the latest stories, reactions, and insights from the world of tennis and beyond. Stay tuned for more breaking updates.